Hello there. How's everybody doing? I am coming to you this evening, Thursday. Welcome, welcome. I see a few of you are jumping on here. I actually need to make sure that I have things on my laptop or my other screen here. Give me 1 second. Okay, good. It looks like it's happening. Perfect. All right. How are you doing? Hi, Sue. Hi, Donna. Hey, Donna, I actually need your address. I have a gift for you that you had won back a few weeks ago. So make sure to private message me your address. For some reason I thought you had, but I could not find it. So please do that for me so I can get that in the mail to you. Who else is here? Patricia, hi from Indiana. Hi, Diana. Thank you, ladies, for joining. I have some fun stuff that I'll be sharing. And how many of you have your catalog already and that you've been, drooling over some of the things that are in there? I hope that you'll be able to get the things that you want. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Linda. Perfect, Donna. I've got it. So I'll have it in there, and then I can, what do I want to say? Then I'll get that right out in the mail to you. But I realized that when I was trying to get things put together and put in the mail, and I didn't have your address. So, well, let's see how many we have on here. Let me see if I can see that. I have a few of you. I know people are still trying to jump on. Usually it takes a minute. Hey, Kim, good to see you. And for me, to keep up with the comments and stuff, that's why I'm kind of looking to the side a little bit. But anyway, how are you guys all doing? I hope that I bring you some happy tonight with the projects that I have. Did you guys see the stinking cute donkey that I put on the website? You have got to see this little guy. Let me grab it here. I'm going to be posting, actually I'm going to be uploading my video onto my YouTube channel on how I made this, okay? But yeah, if you haven't looked at the at the page, but look at this. Let me see if I can get him to move. See that? Oh my gosh, is that not cute or what? I am really liking this little donkey set. So, but I'm not going to use him tonight. I'm going to use a couple other products, and so I think you'll enjoy what I have for you for sure. Let's take a look here. All right, so I am going to go ahead and turn you guys down so that you can, I can tell you some more things here in just a second. I just have to get to the right screen, and cute. He is so cute, isn't he? All right, so where am I going here? There. Okay. So, I'm going to, I think my light has a shadow, so let me just fix the light a little bit. There. I don't know how many of you have actually seen this punch party, but this is, this particular stamp set you can get with a $300 party order. It's free, in addition to other all the other hostess benefits that there are. But this set has, it matches several of our punches. These go with the new oval punch that's in the catalog. Now, I recognize some of your names that you guys watch go on, have seen some of the other demonstrators, like open their box and all that cool stuff. I didn't get the punch. I guess that's all I'm getting at, is I did not get the punch. So, with that being said, There's still, these sayings are so awesome. I can't wait. I've got the heart punches, so I'm excited to use the heart punch with it. Got this punch right here, so that will be great. Now, if you notice over here, Stampin' Up! Has come out with their own logoed mask. This is really soft material, and what they've done is they've taken the design of the playful patterns, and this is what they have come up with. So, and the cool part is it actually has some adjustable stuff somehow on here. I haven't done it. Oh, there you go. You just pull it, and it makes it tighter or looser. Since we are required to wear masks when you go in the stores and things, I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get that. And maybe someone will say, what is Stampin' Up? And I would be happy to tell them. So just a couple things to share there. I hope that you were able to check out my online class that was on Monday the 4th. Those projects, you get those 4 projects for free when you spend $30 or more with me. And of course, let me just show you those projects again. Here is one of them. This is the featured stamp set for my January club, and this actually, you'll have different colors, but this is featuring that set. But you'll have this kit completely for any orders over $30. And thank you for those that have already put in orders. I really do appreciate it. So there's that one. This is using the Dragonfly set, which is pretty amazing. Here, I'm going to switch this up there. There we go. This is the Dragonfly set. This is some of the free paper. Happy Thoughts is the stamp set I used. That's one of the new ones. This is the punch that comes with the Fancy Phrase bundle, and that's the one we featured. And then this beautiful card is using the gold cards and envelopes that are exclusive to the class because you can no longer get them, but it's so beautiful, and I have plenty, and also the gold hoop. So go back and watch that video, and you'll see how to make all of these cards. But again, these will be your kit in the mail. Now, if you up your order to $50, you not only get a free Sale-A-Bration set, you also will get free embellishment from me. So I wanted to share that really quick. And so now we're ready to stamp. So I have a fun technique that I haven't done it in ages, and I decided that I'm going to pull this back out and we're going to do this technique. Now, the plastic that comes on your, this shadow is killing me here. The plastic that comes on your paper, your cardstock and all of that you purchase, this you can do with that, or you can get your own cellophane out of the cabinet. Either way. But you take your cellophane, tear it off, and then you just are going to wad it up. So this is the technique we're going to do. Okay? All right. So I have Coastal Cabana and just the basic white cardstock. And this, actually, I got to cut this down. I didn't realize that. Let me get my cutter here and just cut that down really quick to the size that I need, which I need 3 3/4 by 5. So let me cut that Whisper White down. Hey Jackie, nice to see you, my friend. It's okay that you're late. You can always go back and watch replay. I am going to show a fun technique using cellophane paper or just your wrappers that you get on your cardstock. You can use anything that's like cellophane. So this is what we're going to use. All right, so now that I have that cut, I am going to go ahead and take my bone folder, and this is Coastal Cabana. This is the basic 8.5 by 5.5. There we go. And this is 4 by 5 1/4, same color, and I'll show you what we're going to do. Coastal Cabana ink pad. Alright, and we're going to use the Coastal Cabana. Here we go. Easy, super easy technique. We are going to take this, and you want to have different, like, pieces of it. I don't know how to describe it. Make sure you got some depth, I guess. You are going to, make sure I'm in the view here, you're going to tap that into your ink, and then you're just basically going to tap that onto your cardstock. And look what it's doing. It's giving me this way cool design. Look at that. Alright. It looks like I've run it through an embossing folder. Can you see that? But that's it. It's what comes on your cardstock or basic cellophane. So there is a super easy background technique that I wanted to share. And if that's new, let me know. I'd love to know if that's something you have not seen before. Okay, so now we are going to use one of the new stamp sets called Pretty Perennials. And flowers are my thing, you know that, guys. So I am going to actually make a pretty simple card. This is, we're going to use Happy. And I've got my stamp, my blocks right here, so give me a second. We're going to use Happy. We are going to say birthday, because we all need birthday stamps, right? And birthday. We are also going to be using the, what do I want here? Let's see. Yeah. We're going to be using the solid piece of this little stamp, or this little flower. And where are the leaves that go with this? Right here. We're going to use the leaves. So those two. That's what we're using. Okay. Let's set this aside. And we're going to take our white cardstock now. You haven't seen that before? Good. That's just a super easy, yay, I'm so happy that you guys learned something new. That is my goal, is to, every time that I'm on here, that somebody learns something new. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is take my Coastal Cabana, and I am going to put Happy kind of right in the middle with the Coastal Cabana, just like that. And I am also going to take birthday. I think I'm going to do that the same color. Birthday will go right here. Make sure, just like that. Perfect. Now I've chosen to go with Flirty Flamingo as my other color. And I am simply going to, oh, you know what? I do need one more thing in this mix of stamps. I need this tiny little, well, no, I think we'll use some embellishments there. Change my mind. When we're live, you can do that. So this is Flirty Flamingo. I am just going to stamp one of the flowers here. I love how you get this kind of textured look with this stamp. And 3 flowers just like that, super easy. And the next thing I'm going to do is go back to my, I'm going to go back to, sorry, I'm just switching this light. I keep looking at this and it's just really, the shadow's killing me. And that's, I don't know. We'll get it right, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so just hang tight. I'm getting things moved around here a little bit. Alright, I'm going to go back to my Coastal Cabana with my pretty little leaves. And let's see how we can get this fit right in here. It's kind of hard because they really don't like fit. Okay, let's just go there. Okay, there's that one, and we're going to kind of go there. And then we are going to come right up here and go just like that. All right, so there's my flowers. I've just used 3 colors there. And let's close this up so I don't get my arms in it. What else? Let's see. I'm going to use some embellishments on here. So let me just grab my little box of goodies that was out of my reach, actually. Let's see. What shall we put in here? Okay, so we are going to use these. I think this is fun. These are, I used these before in demonstrating. These are the resin hearts, and we're just going to use white. We're just going to use white in the middle of these flowers. They're pretty little hearts so that your friend knows that you love them when you send this, or whoever you send it to. Usually you care quite a bit when you send a hand stamped card to someone, right? Am I right? All right, let's go with my little hearts here, and I want to get them so that they are right side up. Goodness. Excuse me, I knew I would do that. So if you're joining, if you're watching this on a replay, thank you for stopping by. And if you are watching this on YouTube, make sure to subscribe and like the video if you like the cards. But I've got lots more to show you tonight. And they're pretty easy. And I have one more heart here. Oh, that one went flying. Let me see if I can get it. There we go. Well, I thought I had it. There it is. Okay. I love when things go crazy when you're on live. Beautiful. It's super easy. Super easy, super fun. Okay. We're going to put this all together now. All right. So here is my happy card. And that's very, very white. So another trick, I don't know if you guys know this, but another, there's a couple tricks. You can take, let's see, we do have Coastal Cabana. We have Coastal Cabana. Oh no, that's Bermuda. But I think we're going to use, we'll use Bermuda, but I'm going to go with the light to do this. Well, I think I changed my mind. I think we're going to go with Flirty Flamingo because there's a lot of colors in here. I have my blends like right to the right side of me here in our wonderful blends holder that's in the catalog. I love it. All right, Flirty Flamingo. So what I'm going to do is I'm just actually just going to take the brush tip end and put some flicks on here. All right. That way it's not so stark white. I'll bring it up closer so you can see it. Doesn't look like you can see the flecks very well in the right at the moment. But we are going to go ahead and let's get some adhesive down here. My cord is kind of in the way. And here, just a little bit. You don't need a ton of the stamp and seal. It's pretty sticky. All right, now this is pretty big, so it's actually going to take up a lot of space, and it's actually bigger than I wanted, but it's okay. You can still see the design of the technique behind. So just remember that when you're doing the technique, you might want to have more. And then, have you guys seen this, our strip foam? I don't know what it's called exactly, but basically it's strips of foam. And I'm going to go ahead and use this so you can see how it will actually give you good height in your card. Now, if you want to mail it, you might just want to use dimensionals, but these are like cut strips, and they're great for doing shaker cards too. All right. Hey Taryn, welcome. All right, so the fun part about this is that you can take this and you can put your piece down like that, and you can rip it. It comes apart super easy, and then just go like that. And if it's too long, you just rip it, and then you start where you ended, just coming over this way a little bit. Grab another one. And the reason I'm using this, I just want to show you that this is, I think we don't really use these enough, but they are really great. They're a great tool in the catalog. All right, let's go that side, and this might be a little bit long, so whatever's long, I'm going to stick it back in the package. So I'm going to go here to here, take that apart, and this is just going to go back in the little strip. Okay, now it's a little bit longer, so I can rip off a little bit there. Okay, and then you just peel off the back just like a dimensional. It's a strip of, it's double stick. It's just a double stick dimensionals in the way of a strip. But this way, you get the same height all the way around. Sometimes with the dimensionals, hey Donna, welcome. With the dimensionals, sometimes you get a little bit of unevenness. So I'm hoping I got that on straight. It looks all right. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, you know what I just did? Look at that. Oh my word. It's upside down, y'all. Okay, so we're going to do our best to see how I can get this off. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, didn't I say, don't you love live TV? I consider it TV. But look, it's coming off okay because I hadn't like squished it down super hard. Well, there's a little bit. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Let me see if I can. Oh, wonderful. I can peel that off. Make sure I have it the right way now. Correct. Okay, let's do this. This one needs to go down here. I'm kind of getting out of the screen because I'm just holding on to this stuff. Oh, best laid plans, guys. All right. Oh, my word. Well, so this is what happens in real life stamping, isn't it? Isn't this what happens in real life? So nothing's different for me, you guys. I don't do anything magic. I just stamp like everybody else, and sometimes crazy stuff happens. So that piece that I put back in there, we're going to take it out. I'm going to use it right here now that I'm all switched around. Okay. All right. We are going to make this happen, and it's going to be beautiful. And I promise you guys, if you watch me often, you know this bad of a situation does not happen much. If ever that bad. Okay, there we go. Done. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm going to bring this up a little closer so that you can see the speckles on here. Can you see how I flecked it and you've got the speckles and the little hearts? Just make it really soft and pretty. Of course, stamp something on the inside. But there's our first card. Okay. So, that was with Pretty Perennials. All right. Next up, I need to clean those stamps because that's just how I roll. I don't like having my stamps not clean as I move along to the next thing, because sure enough, I'll be like, oh yeah, let me put this in the case. You go to your case, and guess what? You have a different color that comes out when you stamp it with with your stuff. So, excuse me. There is that card. Now, one of the sets I think is not as popular, and one of the celebration items is this one right here, Approaching Perfection. And I think I have seen some great samples with this one, not realizing how to use it. So I've got two for you tonight. Really easy. I've already got everything pre-cut and ready. And thank you. I like the hearts too. Don't tell our secrets. Okay. I can't see all the replies in there, but there must be something. All right, so we are going to use some of our Artistry Bloom adhesive back gems, or sequins, that's what they are, sequins. We're going to use those on this card, and I use gray granite. Now I already have the stamps out, and what I've done is I have put them all on one large block, okay? And we are going to make a card using this all on one. Oh, you got that one, Nancy? Yeah, I think that it's, you'll see. I've got some cute things with it. Okay, so I have all the stamps already out of here. And what I'm going to do is show how you can make a background stamp out of individual stamps. And that's what I've got going on here. So, gray granite. This is the color I'm using here. Gray granite. Grab that bone folder and give it to that crease. And let me grab my ink pad over here on the side. Actually, let me go over here. That way I'm not. And because this is large, and you know, at first I thought, oh, I'll use a Stamparatus, but I will tell you that it's way easier this way. Didn't work as well as I thought in the Stamparatus because of how much I had to move the cardstock around. Anyway, so let's just ink this up with gray granite. And we are going to stamp onto the white cardstock here. That's where we're going to be stamping. Okay, so the first stamp that I'm going to do, basically I'm just going to make a background stamp. So the first one, let's just do this, and let's come like right over here and stamp right there. Okay, there's the first stamp. All right, we are going to just keep inking it with gray granite ink, and of course you can do this with any. Oh, you got this one too? Great. Hi Jenny, thanks for watching. All right, so now I'm just going to take this one and I'm going to come down here and I'm going to stamp it down here in the corner, just like that. And I purposely am moving it different ways. It really turns out pretty cool looking, you guys. All right, so the next one I'm actually going to turn this way, and let's come up here and stamp like that. All right, beautiful. And then we need to fill in that other corner. And let's go. Do we want to do this way? Let's go this way. This looks fun to go back like this. There we go. Just like that. Now I have a completed card that looks like I had a background stamp, and I stamped it with the background. All right, let's clean this off really quick. Clean that background stamp off, because I'm going to use these in the next project, some of the pieces. So there, I'm good to go on that. Now I have taken the stitched, oh good, I'm glad you guys like that. I've taken the stitched dies, again, those are some that you will definitely want to have in your toolkit. And I don't think it's the smallest circle, but it's large enough so that a 1.5 inch punch will fit on top of that. So let's just put that down, right down onto here, just like that. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do is, where did I put, here they are, no, I'm looking for the sequence that I pulled out, here they go, so we're going to use those. Alright, so the next thing I did is I took some of our designer paper. This is just jade, and it's this color that's right here. is Just Jade of the In Colors, and I just cut a triangle. Now, if you have the triangle dies, that's perfect. I didn't realize that until I already cut this out, that I have those triangle dies, and that would be great to go with your stitched. But for now, I've already got this cut out, so we are going to just take this, and this is meant to be the party hat. So that's just going to go right on the circle like that. We're going to take some dimensionals here, if I can grab some. We're going to take some dimensionals, and I'm going to pop up the stitched circle, just like that. And I think I'm going to put that right here. Okay, and then we are going to go ahead and take the blue, and I'm not sure exactly which color it is, but this matched and I loved it, so that is exactly what I'm going to use. Let's see, let's take one of the sequins, a big one, and put that at the top of the hat for our party hat. And then let's go ahead and take another one and put that, let's say right here. And then just take a few of these and sprinkle them around the card, if I can get a hold of it. There we go. How about right there? And one more right here, right here. There we go. All right. And then the last step, of course, is let's put this onto the base of our card, and we have a cute and easy birthday card. Just like that. And that is gray granite. So good masculine card. We're always looking for masculine cards. I think that this is one that will work well. What do you think? There you are. And that's Jade, Just Jade green. So there you go. All right. Now let me switch out these stamps, and we are going to make another card with this set. I actually did this with it for a swap, and I'm waiting for those to come back. I'm really excited for them to come back. Actually, I will have a lot to look at for sure. Okay, so what are we doing here? I have already embossed with the textured folder. This is Purple Posy, the color that I'm using now. We're going to be using markers, and we are going to be coloring on the stamp itself, right on the stamp. So I need the happy birthday. So let me grab this off of what we just did. So put that down here so I can get it kind of straight. We are also going to be using the candles. So just like that. And then I have my little balloon over there. Okay, so we are going to use this textured piece. Let me pull all these pieces out here. We're going to use the textured piece as the base that goes here. Before I, let's see here. Now that noise was my phone. I thought I put it on Do Not Disturb, but apparently I did not, so sorry about that. Okay, so this piece, make sure I'm still in the camera here, is cut just a 1/4 inch smaller, but it is run through the emboss. So let me pull that up here. See there, I've used the emboss folder. So there's that one. And the next thing I'm going to do is I have already pre-tied, just so you don't have to watch me tie and everything. Our white baker's twine is back in the January to June catalog. And this is the Playful Patterns designer paper that I am using. So we are going to go ahead and take this, and I am going to put this onto the left side of my textured piece right here, and leaving just a little bit of that color on that side. There we go. Okay. All right, now I have used the stitch rectangle dies, and I have cut these 3 shapes from the stitched rectangle dies. Okay, we're going to use these to stamp on. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to take our happy birthday, and I am going to, I got some sticky on here, I think. I don't have my silicone mat down, and that's what happens, girls. You got to use that silicone mat. Blah. I need to remember what to do, right? Okay, I have colors that coordinate here with this paper. So this is crushed curry, and I am going to use the brush tip end, and I am just going to lay the side of my marker to color or to put ink onto the word happy, just like that. Okay, and then close this up out of the way, and then the next color I'm using is the Coastal Cabana, and that's in the designer paper also. And so I'm just going to do the same exact thing and color the word birthday. Okay, get that all inked up. Now, when you're doing this, if you haven't used your markers on your stamps much, it does look like it's dried up. So that's why people will say you have to huff on it. So basically you're just putting hot air on it to moisten it so it will stamp better, that the ink's moistened. Okay, so that's going to get stamped onto my large rectangle, just like that. Okay, next we are going to color the candles, and I have the Seaside Spray, I have the Purple Posy, and then I have the Terracotta Tile. These are in colors that are going to be retiring this summer before we get our new catalog. So there you go. I thought, you know what, use the most markers. So if you have the variety of markers, then you have all these colors. So the blue, I am going to go ahead and I am going to color the middle one in blue, and again I'm just using a light swipe of the color. And let's see, we're going to go with the Coastal Cabana will be my next candle on this side, and I'm going to do the same thing on this side, Coastal Cabana, and then Terracotta Tile, and I am using the brush tip end here. Okay, so brush tip end, Terracotta Tile, and again these colors all coordinate with this paper. The last one I need to use is the Purple Posy, and that's going to go on the very last little candle here. Okay, there we go. Now, this is the piece I'm going to use, the stitch piece I've already done, and the candles are going to go boom, just like that. Look at that. How beautiful. All those different beautiful colors in there. Oh, my light's getting crazy. There we go. Just like that. And last but not least, we are going to stamp our balloon, and I am going to do that in the Terracotta Tile. Okay. And that's going to be stamped on this long rectangle. Yay, I didn't mess up. Okay, so I've got my pieces here. The next thing I'm going to do though is I actually am going to grab one of my blender pens, and I'm going to bring some color on the inside of the balloon here. And so how I do that is basically I just kind of go around, and if there's enough color it will come out in there. I don't see much, so the way that you can do this is you can put a little bit of ink. Let me bring this one of these over here. Put a little bit of ink onto a clear block, and then you can go and get some color with your blender pen, and there. Now I have some color on my balloon, just like that. And then just kind of lightly roll it to get that color off, and that is how you can bring color into your project. Okay, now I'm just ready to put this all together, you guys. That's it. So what are we going to do? We are going to use some dimensionals and put these pieces on here. Let me, where did they, oh, here they are. Okay, so 1 and 2, turn these over here, 2, and then this one. The large ones still fit, but you could use the mini ones on here too if you wanted. And the way I'm going to do this one is going to, happy birthday, it's going to go kind of right down here towards the bottom, just like that. And then the candles are going to, got my dimensional stuck on my finger here. Okay, so this is going to go right here, over just a little bit, just like that. And then the balloon is going to go right here. And you know what I think I did? I think, well, that's okay. We're just going to do this. There we go. I don't want them to be all like together, completely together. So that is purposeful. So there we have that, but it's always better when you add some other little embellishments, and these are the Coastal Cabanas. These are the playful pattern resin dots. So it all coordinates with the playful pattern paper. We're going to take one and put here. Actually, I think I'm going to come up here, take this one and kind of go here. And we're just going to put these on the card, and I've got one left, so I'm going to take it, and how about right there? There we go. And there is our birthday card. And that is using the Approaching Perfection. That's one of the free ones that you get when you spend $50 in product. It's just one that you can choose out of the Sale-A-Bration. So there you go. There is another one. So bring it up close so you can see it a little better. There we go. Fabulous. All right. So the last card that I have for you is using that beautiful suite. So let me just get these moved out of the way. Yay, I'm glad you guys like those. I like that card. I appreciate the hearts and the shares and the telling your friends and being with me this evening. That makes me happy. I hope that you get some happy out of it tonight and some new ideas. It already makes me happy because I was told that two people saw a new technique. All right, so let me just grab the things to get them here. 1 second. Let's see here. Yes. And okay. My squeaky chair here. Okay, you guys. This card, I came up with this idea. And I thought, we were just told that, well, recently we were told, put it that way, recently we were told that we would not have the Whisper White cardstock anymore because the company shut down that actually provided it for us. And so I thought, okay, well, then what if I don't get white paper in time? I thought, you know what, I'm going to try using my shimmer white more. I think that it works really well for watercoloring, but for this technique that I'm going to do, it's really a great thing. So I'm trying to bring this up so you can see, but I don't think you can see the shimmer in this card. I can't see that you can see the shimmer, but shimmer white has these little flecks, and I find that when you color on them, the shimmer comes out more. So The colors I have here are Pool Party, Mint Macaron, and both of these are the shimmer white. Now, I wanted to show you the paper. I was hoping that it would show up better, but it's not. So I'm going to run this through the folder, and the folder that I'm using is the one that's in the Sand and Sea Suite, and it's called Seashells. And anyway, it's beautiful. It's got beautiful shells in it. So give me 2 seconds. My embossing, my Big Boss machine. I don't have the Mini Boss, but my Big Boss machine's right behind me, so it'll take me 2 seconds. You'll just hear my chair swirling around here. But all I'm going to do is place my paper in my folder, just like that. All right, let me run this through really quick. And you guys know that you can order the mini embossing machine right now, where demonstrators were able to pre-order it last month. So that's how fast it is to emboss. But here is what we have after you run it through the embossing machine. Isn't that gorgeous? And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the Pool Party blender pen, and there are these little dots that are in here that look like tiny little bubbles. And so I'm just going to take my blender pen, and again, this crazy light is giving me shadows that I do not like. So I don't know. I don't know. I apologize. I am trying really hard to make this work the best. Let me move it like that. Okay. And then I don't have light when I do that. I can't do that. Okay. All right. But basically, here's what I'm doing. I'm just taking the tip of my blender, my blend. And again, this is Pool Party. That one I didn't mean to do that. And this is the dark. I have dark Pool Party because it will lighten up as it dries. So I use the dark. Basically, I'm just, all these tiny little bubbles, I'm just coloring. Putting some ink right on those. And because of this shadow, boy, I guess I'm going to have to go back to my old style of doing this, recording. There we go. All right, I'm just trying to get all the little dots. And then, let's see, here's one up here. One up here right at the edge, and I think, oh, nope, there's one tiny one right there. Okay, so there's that, and that again was with the Pool Party. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to use another free stamp set with when you spend $50. It's Heal Your Heart, and I'm going to use the thank you that's in here, and Mint Macaron. That is the ink I'm using. And I have already pre-cut. This is the nested stitch dies, and this is in the shimmer white also. So I'm going to ink this up and use this thank you. Okay, and then I need to get my head over here, so I might have to bring out of the screen for a second, and I want to make sure I got this on here correctly. Okay, I think I got it. Yes, I did. All right, there you go. There's that. Let me close this up because that's all that's it. That's all the stamping that you would do with this particular card. Clean this off. And now we're ready to put everything together. We're in this together. This is a great sympathy set. Anybody that's going through a hard time, that's just nice. Very nice. Okay, here we go. This is going to get mounted onto the Mint Macaron here, just like that. Okay. I keep getting closer and closer this way to me. Oh, goodness. Okay, and then I do have this tiny little strip because I cut this down smaller size. I have this little strip that I'm going to use, and I am going to bring this over here now because I don't want adhesive all over my paper I'm using here. And this is going to, let me get a hold of it here. This is going to go like right across here, and I guess I need to cut it off a little bit. There we go. I didn't cut it down earlier, so let me just cut that piece off. My trash there. All right. Super easy card, you guys. Dimensionals, and where did I put them? Right here. We're just going to take a couple of those and put them on the same. This is so pretty in person. I tell you guys that all the time, but anybody that comes by or you get a swap and you see it, it's true. It's so true. All right, and so this is going to go right on to that little strip. Did I get it straight? Yep, I did. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I am going to use one of the elegant faceted gems. I love these things. And it looks like all my big ones are used. And I really wanted a big one. Oh well. We will make do. So, what shall we do? Let's go with, there's some that have like, I'm going to bring this right up here. There's some that have these little, well, some that look more white and then some that are clear. But they all have like this etching in them, which is really cool. So, which one do I want to use? Let's just go with the clear. Okay, so let's just do maybe one here. Since they're small, I'm going to go ahead and use a couple. And I think right there. And we'll just keep them right on there. And then over here I've got some clear ones, so let me grab one and then I will go right here. I didn't want it up here where the bubbles are, just because that kind of takes the place of the gems. You know, it kind of looks like gems up there, because when you color on the shimmer white cardstock, it really does look like you have sparkles. The shimmer comes through, I guess, is really what I want to say. And our base is Pool Party, so let's go ahead and mount that on here. And did you guys notice I didn't use any ribbon tonight? This kind of takes the place of ribbon. Got adhesive on there, but that's going to, okay. All right, so this is just going to get mounted right in the middle. Centered there. And there's my card. Let me bring it up closer so you can see. And again, I don't think you can see the shimmer. Oh, maybe you can a little bit there. I see something sparkling. And there you go. What do you think of that? So that's using Heal Your Heart. So we used several of the free, couple of the free stamps tonight, and then we also used the Pretty Perennials, which have beautiful, what do I want to say? Has beautiful dies to really do some layering. So let me show you that. Before I do that, this is actually the card that I did as the swap, and I used the Happy Thoughts. And I did Thinking of You, and this is why I wanted the bigger one, just to put one big one here. Great, thank you so much, you guys. But yeah, this is the one that I did, and I just used the one in gem, and I also I used the Happy Thoughts stamp set that has lots of sayings in it. So there you are. Now, before I go, I have some samples to show you. Let's see, how much time do we have? Look, it's not even 8 o'clock. I did really good. And we did 3 cards, you guys. Right? I think that's great. But don't leave, because I've got some great samples to show you. I've been stamping a little bit. I just got some of my other Sale-A-Bration things, and so I will have this awesome tool to show you, featuring everything, featuring all of the Sale-A-Bration stuff. So, let me grab my goodies and show you what we've got. Okay. I'm trying to decide. I think it might be better because of my lighting if I go ahead and I'm going to turn you back to the laptop for a second, okay? All right, so hang on one moment. Got everything's kind of crazy here. There we go. Yeah. All right. Hello. So what I have is I have samples to show you. This seems better than the way how the lighting was on the other camera. This is one that I had done last week, but again, this is the Darling Donkeys. Super cute. This is using some of the designer paper. I think it's called Blooms and Blossom. And this one is using the Flower and Fields. This is the same one the donkey paper was from, using the Daisy Punch. This one is using the same stamp set that we just used, the Heartfelt, what's it called? Heal Your Heart. This one is Heal Your Heart, using the free designer paper and the little hearts that we did use tonight. Here is one using the birthday set that I did, okay? So what do you think of that? And then this is like a fun fold, and you open it up, and there you go. There's that one. All right, the next ones that I have to show you, actually I'm trying to figure this out. I think I'm going to flip you back down. We're going to do this. This one, I use the technique. I use the technique that I showed you tonight, right here. And this is the Pretty Perennials, and this is using Blushing Bride, I believe. Is that the, yes, Blushing Bride is the color. But yeah, look at that, and those gems, that's the elegant gems I used right there. There we go. Here we have, I'm trying to figure out the best way, there we go. This one is kind of the same, whoops, kind of the same stamping that I did tonight, but I used some different colors, and I used a little, the red hearts. I forgot I had done that. This is using the Playful Pets twine that's in the main catalog. Oh, I know, Donna, the gems are beautiful, aren't they? What dye did you use behind the heart? That's not a dye, actually. You know what that is? That is the doilies. That is our vellum doilies. That's our vellum doily. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so this is kind of a fun fold again, and it opens up like this. There you go. And that's Rococo Rose and red and black. Those are the colors. And this is the mint macaron leaves that I did there. Here, using some of the dyes that are in the stamp set, Pretty Perennials. And it's got the, I used the, oh golly, I can't think of the name of the punch, but basically I used the punch for the black and then went down with the, and then just stamped it and punched this down on either side. Can't think of the name of the punch, but these are the dyes that are in the Pretty Perennials. And then I took the Bermuda Bay and I colored our rhinestones. That's what you have in the rhinestones there. Here's one that's similar to the first one I showed, but a little more involved, and using the vellum. I did take this design from Dina Rico. Is that her name? I think it is. Anyway, I did take the idea from her, and I used the champagne rhinestones in this one. Isn't that cute? And then on the inside, they took the little leaves, and I just made a little flower at the tail of Happy. Okay, here's one that's just fun and happy, and I used the Hey There Friend from the Little Donkey set, and then I'm pretty sure it's from the Donkey set. Let me see. I don't have the stamp set right here. I must have moved it out of the way. Yeah, it's from the Donkey set. And then I used the pastel pearls, or the hydrangea, the pearls that are in the hydrangea set, which are also one of the featured items in the January card club. But you can use them all different ways. And this one's really bright and happy. And I use the gems, but look at all the ways that this stamp set can be used. Isn't that cool? I keep getting it turned here. I use the Granny Apple Green designer paper, the 6x6 on that one, and then the lovely label punch. I believe that's what it's called. All right, and then the next one to share with you, it's 8 o'clock, and I try not to keep you past that, is the succulent set. Okay, so I am going to do these pretty quick, but here is one, and it is using one of the current folders that has the leaves on 2 different sides. But there you go, with the linen thread. This one is using the die. Let me grab the die here. This one is Purple Posy, and it's just all monochromatic. I use the little butterflies. I use the die here, the thanks that's in the set. This is the big die that comes with all the dies. Can you see that? And then before what I did is I took that same die, but I didn't use it on here, and I made this card. And can you see that in the background? And I used the Old Olive and just put these colors together. Rich Razzleberry, Old Olive. This one's really nice. It's using the background paper. Help me out there, guys. This paper that has all the different textile designs. But yeah, isn't that cute? And I used the dots. And then here I use the same, I can't think of it, and I did it in blue. I really like this one a lot. I have to keep looking to make sure I'm getting this in the screen correctly. There you go. But I want it up enough so you guys can see it, and I didn't think that was happening when I had it in the laptop. I am going to spin the wheel tonight too, so stick with me. Okay, here we go. This one I think I did as a demonstration, and then I said, oh, I did 2 other ones, but I couldn't find them. Well, here they are. This one is using the Oso Ombre paper with that stamp set. I did a little masking on my pot. And then this one, I used one of the dies along with the stamp set and the masking off for the pot on that one. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I hope you guys enjoyed all the fun cards tonight. Give us some happy in this crazy world, right? And I am going to spin the wheel, and I think I'm going to say goodbye for this evening. Let me go up here. I think I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye, and I am going to come right back on and spin the wheel because I want to have a different setup for the spinning the wheel. That's the reason I haven't done it in the last couple weeks, just having to move things around. But thank you. I'm glad you guys like the cards. Yay. Oh, the succulent set. Yeah, it's I mean, I think that if you look at some samples and you look at some ways that they've put things together, I really do like it. I think it depends on the colors that you use and some of the product, you add with it. So, but I do think it's cool. Thank you, Bonnie. I'm glad that you liked all the cards. Yeah, there's still more stamping I want to do for sure, but I only have so much time, you know. Got to work, bring in the money, have the insurance, all that good stuff, right? So that is what I wanted to tell you guys. So I'm gonna, you're gonna get another notification that I'm on live, because I'm gonna go ahead and spin the wheel. So I will say goodbye for now, and I will post that video with the wheel just as soon as I have it all done, and I'll just put it right on the site. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you do share the video. You can still share it after I have it finalized, and look forward to talking to you again soon. You guys can go to my website, and you can, let's see, I don't have it up there, but you can go to my website. You can choose, make sure that you use the host code. That's what I wanted to say. If I go here, there's the host code at the top, but that is the screen where I did the project. So make sure that, you know, that the host code right there, right up there with my website, that you can go there and you can order any of the product that I used tonight. All of it is there. So, all right, I'll jump back on in just a couple minutes. See you soon. Bye.